Having a budget and keeping accurate records of expenses and cash flow is important. Doing so will help keep an eye on your debt ratio to make sure you're managing a profitable business. Another way to boost your cash flow is to ensure that you are getting the most out of your assets. In this video, I will go over a number of strategies you can use to get the most out of your assets. First, let's cover the basics. Every business has assets, whether that's machines, inventory, and so on. As a business owner, you will use your assets to make a profit. In fact, there is a formula to show you how profitable your assets are towards your business. Your return on assets ratio is equal to your net income divided by your total assets. This percentage is how much profit your assets bring you. Let's take a look at some industry numbers to give you an idea of how this looks in the real world. As you can see, some industries and sectors have a higher yield with their assets than others. This is obviously not the only indicator to show if your business is profitable or not, though. However, having multiple data points like these will demonstrate to banks or other investors that you have done your homework should you need additional funds to expand. This next part, we're going to talk about upgrading or eliminating assets altogether. Let's say you're an owner of a pizza place. You've had your old single-track pizza oven since you bought the business, and it needed to be repaired at that time. You do some research and determine that you can get a single, double, or triple-track oven at the prices shown here. The cost of repairing your outdated pizza oven, again, will cost anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 if they can find the parts. Based on current and projected sales, you would need to determine for yourself the level of productivity required for this asset. A repair or an upgrade would depend upon the answers to some basic questions. Have you missed any opportunities of sales due to longer than usual wait times while the pizza's cooked? Have sales been declining since a competitor opened up nearby? Do you have a marketing plan in place to expand sales in the future? You know that without the oven, your business is sunk, so it's just a matter of how productive you project your business to be before you decide on how much to invest in a pizza oven. On the flip side, let's say you want to donate your used car to the business to make deliveries with. The business will now be picking up the costs of all repairs, insurance, gas, and all other costs associated with owning that vehicle. If these costs exceed the profit made for making deliveries, then it may be better just to sell the vehicle and invest the funds back into the business. Each quarter or each year, you should do an inventory analysis to determine how productive your assets are to the company. Make repairs or replacements on essential assets to increase productivity. Unprofitable assets should be sold, and better inventory practices should be utilized to ensure spending is not wasted on unused products within the business. Remember that the most important resource in your business are those people that you work with, including yourself. When you as a business owner show your people that they are indeed valuable, work ethic and profitability will invariably increase. The first way you can show this is to promote health and wellness. Make sure your staff is prioritizing taking care of themselves over profit. Be fair with time off, especially to employees who have proven themselves. You can also increase productivity by delegating tasks to employees based on their strengths and preferences. While some businesses focus on rounding out weaknesses of employees, I have found that it is much more efficient to hire someone who is strong in a weak area to take over that slack. Not all people are extroverted talkers. Not all people are organizers. Not all people like to fix things. The list goes on. And this may come as a surprise, but some people actually enjoy talking to people, or organizing, or tinkering with stuff. So why fight it? Delegate them to do what they enjoy doing because they're good at it. And if there is a hole, hire someone to fill it. You will find that your employees will enjoy coming to work and are far more productive when they get to do what they love. Finally, create an atmosphere in your workplace where people can speak openly without fear. As a boss, you deserve this respect the most. In the same token, allow your employees to share what they really think as well. Some ideas shared may be bad, but at least your employee will be heard. Sometimes emotions can get tense, and these should be vented rather than bottled up and building to an eruption. If you're like me, you may also want to take time to assess the information before acting on it. Just make sure that you're earnest and you do follow up afterwards. By being open and honest with your biggest asset, your employees, you will find that you will increase productivity far better than you imagined, and you'll even have fun at work too. Making sure you're getting the most out of your assets is essential in business. Just like any investments you make on equity, any asset that is not helping your business earn money is a bad stock. At times, you may need to cut your losses and sell it in favor of a more effective approach to a demand for the company. And in other times, you may need to simply improve the efficiency of your working assets. Whatever you decide, make sure you talk it over with your team to see if you're overlooking anything. Keep up the hard work. I know you can do it.